Jesus opened his prayer by saying, Abba, Father. This is a term like little Evie Luhu, when she sees Jesse, what does she say? Daddy. And it's that tender little kid calling out for daddy. And this is the term that Jesus is using when addressing the Father. Jewish people would have never used this term when addressing God as Father. Never Abba. That was beneath them and their dignity. I don't know about you, but if I am going to try to be more dignified than Jesus Christ, I'm not being dignified, I'm being stuck up. Jesus said he called what he was going through his cup. It's representative, it's a metaphor of the wrath of God, of judgment that God was pouring out. And Jesus is saying, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. And listen to the resolve of Jesus. Nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. And it is a poignant thought to consider that in this moment, he was thinking of you. I don't want to have to drink this cup, but nevertheless, not my will, but yours be done. We may go through a rough patch, but I'm going to quote my daddy, Norm Hurst. He used to say this all the time, this too shall pass. When I was going through Armageddon, Jared, I was in my deepest and darkest place. So I can never relate to the extent that Jesus went through Gethsemane, but how many of you can testify you've been through the oil press before? You know what it's like to have a broken heart. You know what it's like to feel stress. You know what it's like to be upset. And I was in a dark place, Crystal. I can tell you, I was so miserable. The only time I had peace was when I was sleeping. I couldn't snap out of it. I was in such a dark place, and I hear the voice of my dad. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Some of you may need to go home tonight and look yourself in the mirror and say, this too shall pass. We're going to get through this. I am not alone. I'm never alone. I may walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I'm not going to fear any evil. I know that he is with me, that his rod and his staff, they comfort me, and he's going to prepare a table for me, even in the presence of my enemies. I may be going through something bad, but the Lord is with me. And as long as the Lord is with me, come on, somebody, help Pastor preach right now. This too shall pass.